Welcome to Miles of Music. I'm Bob Miles. I'm here with two of the most incredible guitar players in the world, I would say. Sheryl Bailey. I know, you're so modest, Sheryl. And Jack Wilkins. Thank you both for being my guests. He's not Jack today. No, I'll turn to the guy who's not modest. No, I know otherwise. I've known you for some years now. Yeah. You play wonderfully.
Thank you.
How did this duo come to be?
We just hit it off. We played together someplace. I don't remember the first time we played. But
some brunch gig or something?
Brunch gig, that's right. Downtown somewhere. And we just
in New York, downtown?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was the Avalon, Park Avalon.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, you knew each other before, right?
I had known of Sheryl, sure.
Yeah.
And we became real good friends.
Weren't you a judge or something at one time? Am I wrong?
That's the first time I met Sheryl at the Monk competition 10 years ago.
And did you win that?
She was about 5 or 6.
5 or 6, right. Did you win that competition?
I came in third.
You came in third?
Yeah.
Who were the first two? Because I need them.
Jesse Van Ruler was the first guy from Holland.
Okay.
And a guy down in D.C., Paul Piper, came in second.
Okay. Shame on you.
What? What do you mean? That I didn't judge for her? Actually, I wasn't in the final competition. Gene Burton, Steve Kahn, and myself were the preliminary judges.
Okay.
So you have to blame Pat Metheny and Pat Martino.
Okay. Well, when they're back on, I will. So you two gelled and you hit it off, I guess, right?
Oh, yeah, right away, sure.
Yeah.
And Sheryl, I think we play in a similar style, you know.
Yeah, you do, but do you both come from similar backgrounds with influences?
I think so, from what we've talked about, yeah. I mean, my family was very, there's a lot of music in my house, and I grew up listening to a lot of piano players and saxophone players, more than guitar players, really.
Really? Okay, okay. Who were some of your favorites in piano or sax?
Well, Bill Evans, Oscar Peterson, Herbie Hancock, Art Tatum was a big influence, and saxophone players and trumpet players, and Freddie Hubbard was an idol of mine.
Did you ever get to play with Freddie?
I never got to play with Freddie.
Really? Okay.
And the others I have, no.
Okay, okay. And Sheryl, your influences?
Yeah, probably Charlie Parker. When I first started, I had a Bird record that I just lived with, and Kenny Durham, Clifford Brown.
Sure. Okay.
And then guitar players, but I definitely have always transcribed Hank Mobley a lot. His music, yeah.
Okay.
And his writing and the stuff that I write is in that bag.
Now, when you transcribe, do you use the guitar or do you do it just by ear off the record with pen and paper?
I do both now because I'm on the road a lot, and I like sometimes a challenge if I have a long flight to transcribe stuff, and then when I get back, see how much of it.
Exactly.
It's good to do it because it.
Sure. Yeah. It brings reality of how your ears are.
Yeah.
And have you ever seen yourself where it's completely wrong?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just got to, but you got to try for it because
doing
it just keeps your ears open. And
right.
So.
Well, you two are so phenomenal. I'm so happy you're on. Let's go to some of the music right now, okay?
Great.
Okay, great. Phenomenal. Now, when you two are playing, I notice one's doing all these bass lines and the other's soloing, and you got the chords comping. How do you practice for that? I mean, do you sit down and effectively practice bass lines?
Yeah, I mean, I think just part of learning to be a good rhythm guitarist, you're going to work on that kind of stuff.
Okay, now how do you become a good rhythm guitarist? What do you do?
Wow, if we could get a metronome.
Yeah,
and,
okay.
you know, that, I mean, to me, I think finding that's the heartbeat of. You can't play single lines well, I believe, unless you have a good, strong quarter note. So just finding that quarter note style,
Okay.
like Tal Farlow did, or lots of people have done it. There's different ways to do it, but to find that quarter note, I believe everything sits on top of that. It's like the heartbeat of.
So you practice with a metronome?
Yeah, always.
Okay, and
yeah.
it's always 1, 2, 3, 4, or is it set to 2 and 4?
I usually have it on 2 and 4.
Okay,
yeah.
so.